Hey friends, welcome to the Las Vegas Natural History Museum. My name is Ellen, and today we're going to learn how to draw a dinosaur, specifically the Ankylosaurus. To draw our dinosaur today, you are going to need a blank piece of paper, a sharpened pencil, an eraser, and a marker if you want to outline your drawing once we're done. Now, the Ankylosaurus is kind of a funny looking creature, but by breaking it down into simple shapes, we'll be able to draw it. We are going to start off by drawing a lumpy oval shape in the middle of our paper. And remember, when you're drawing, you can just sketch lightly because you could always erase and trace over what you want to keep later. Okay, there we have the body of our Ankylosaurus. Next, we're going to sketch in his head, and we're going to start sketching in his tail. So his head is going to go right about here. I'm going to draw a light oval first, then I'm going to go over and give him kind of a ridge on the top of his head and on his nose. Alright, now we're going to draw his tail, which is going to be a slightly curved line at the back here. We're going to give him this curved circle at the tip because the Ankylosaurus had a large club at the end of its tail, and scientists think that was either used to attract mates or to fend off predators. So the Ankylosaurus is pretty low to the ground with stubby legs, so we're going to give him his front leg first, like right about here, kind of a third of the way through our shape. We want to make it low to the ground. We'll give him his foot. And now we're going to add on the back leg with this kind of C shape here. All right. And then we finish his tail with a couple other bean shapes on the back. Now I'm going to add his mouth. And I want to make him happy, so I'll give him a big old smile. And now we're going to add a little bit more to his front leg, give him some muscle definition because he was a very stocky creature. And I'll give him another toe. And then add in his neck. Now we're going to do the bottom of his tail just by making a curve from here to the back of the leg. So just like this. Then we're going to do the back of his back leg with another curve here. Alright, now we're going to start adding the Ankylosaurus' spikes, which are called osteoderms. Now these are made out of bone and covered by skin and keratin, which is a protein that makes up our hair and our nails. So we're going to draw these as these rounded triangle shapes, kind of like candy corn almost. And these osteoderms protected him from predators. So let's add his front leg just by following the curve of this other leg that we have here. Just like that. Finish his foot here with another toe. We'll give him a little bit of a belly. And add some muscle definition to his back leg here. And we want to make sure that he's level so he's not falling over. Okay. I'll give him a bit of a ridge on his face here too. Give him an eyebrow. Now we're going to start adding a few more little details. So I'm going to give him an eye here. Give him a nostril so he could breathe. And we're going to start drawing the rest of his osteoderms. Now again, the Ankylosaurus was, the Ankylosaurus's osteoderms were used for protection against predators. So you would think that This guy was also a predator because of his really intimidating appearance, but he was actually an herbivore, so he ate plants. Just add a bunch of these along the side so he's nice and protected. We'll go up his tail. Keep going with these candy corn shapes. There we go. Okay, we're gonna also finish up his back legs. So we'll give him a nice big foot here. Give him his toes. And do his back leg just by following the curve of this other leg. There we go. Okay, now we're done with his legs. So I'm just going to add the rest of the osteoderms along the back and the tail and fill in a little more of the details on the face. Okay, and there we have our finished Ankylosaurus. I'm just going to go ahead and erase some of my sketch lines from earlier just to clean them up. And if you want, you can trace him with a marker and then erase all of the sketchy parts that you don't like. And then that way you can go in and color him in with some colored pencils or some crayons, whatever you want to use. Thank you so much for joining me to learn how to draw an Ankylosaurus today. These directions came from the book Pencil Paper Draw Dinosaurs by Steve Harpster. This book is available in our gift shop if you want to pick up a copy of it. So thank you so much for joining us today. I'll see you next time. Bye!